Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Menken here with Pickdawgz. Today is November 20th, 2023, and I'll be covering the first half of the NBA slate this season. All we care about is the first and the second quarter. That is it. But before I get into my free plays, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're looking for my top plays, my premium picks, head on over to pickdawgz.com and check out our premium picks tab. That's where you'll find my top play for just $20. And best of all of our daily packages come with credit guarantee. You can read more about this on our website under any daily package we cappers have to offer. Now let's roll right into today's games. We got games for Monday here, the 20th. Let's roll right into it. We got the Boston Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets. Right now, the Boston Celtics are coming in 10-2 this season with a road record of 5-2. They're 8-2 in their last 10 games played, and they're on a 5-game winning streak right now. It's led by Jason Tatum, carrying the load for this Celtics team, averaging 27.5 points per game. Right now, Jaylen Brown is a game-time decision. I expect him to be in this lineup. Maybe not, just because this Charlotte Hornets team is brutal. Right now, they're coming in currently this season 3-9 with a 1-5 home record. They are 2-8 in their last 10 games on a 4-game losing streak. Ball finally gets Hayward back into the lineup here. Hopefully they could spark something on the offensive side of things, but I think it's just going to be a blowout of a game, and the Boston Celtics here clearly are going to cover in the first half. That's why in game number 1 between the Boston Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets, we are smacking the Boston Celtics first half. Let's roll into our game number 2 between the Sacramento Kings and the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, the Kings are currently 7-4 this season with an away record of 3-3. They're 6-4 in their last 10 games played, but the Kings are on a 5-game winning streak, and they got their guy back. Fox is back into this lineup, dropping 43 in his last game against the Spurs, picking up that win 129-120. They'll be matched up against this New Orleans Pelican team who is 6-7 on the season, 4-4 at home. They got the 500 at home. They're 4-6 in their last 10 games. They are just coming off a loss, 121-120 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They will have Brandon Ingram in the lineup tonight, who's been carrying the load offensively, especially when Zion isn't in the lineup. He is a game-time decision with CJ. He is a game-time decision as well. Those two players, not sure if they're going to be in the lineup, but we got Brandon Ingram here in the lineup, averaging 23.4 points per game. Just the fact that this Sacramento team is picking up momentum here early on. They got their guy Fox back in the lineup. I like the Kings. I'm leaning more towards the Kings, especially in this first half. Again, Zion Williams and CJ might not be playing in this ball game, so I'm leaning more towards the Sacramento Kings in this one, especially in the first half. That's why in game number 2 between the Sacramento Kings and the New Orleans Pelicans, we are smacking the Kings first half. Let's roll into our third and final selection between the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls. Right now, the Miami Heat are currently 8-5 this season with a road record of 4-4. They are 7-3 in their last 10 games. They are coming off a loss to the Chicago Bulls. They just played them 2 days ago in Chicago. They ended up losing that game 102-97, and the Chicago Bulls are coming in 5-9 this season, not so good. 4-5 here at home. Like I said, they just won against this Miami Heat ball club here. Zach LaVine ended up scoring 13 points, and DeMar DeRozan had 23 in that one. I just think that this Miami Heat team is too good of a team to lose back-to-back games, especially to the same team in Chicago. Again, I think the Miami Heat jump out on the Chicago Bulls. Jimmy Butler and Bam have a breakout performance here in Chicago. That's why in game number 3 between the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls, we are smacking the Heat first half. Let's take a recap of the games I've selected for you today. Game number 1 between the Boston Celtics and the Charlotte Hornets, we are smacking the Boston Celtics first half. Game number 2 between the Sacramento Kings and the New Orleans Pelicans, we are going with the Sacramento Kings first half in game number 2. And our third and final selection between the Miami Heat and the Chicago Bulls, we are going with the Miami Heat first half. Once again, this is Nick Menken with Pickdawgz. If you have not done so, smack that like button. It helps me out a ton, and it costs you none. And if you're looking for my premium picks, my top plays, check that description below. The link is there, and I will see you guys tomorrow.